What's up, Gob Squad? We are back at it with our sourdough starter, currently still named Baby Dill. We will come up with a name together. She did rise. She rose all the way up to here and then fell back down. And now we have a ton of hooch that we need to pour off before we mix it and then dump half. Second day of false rise. I don't know if that actually means anything. Just smells like water and flour, kind of like bread. And we did get a new jar. Looks like Baby Dill is getting a giant upgrade. This is what we got, and we will put like a plate or something over the top for a quote-unquote lid. That is a big jar for a starter, but all right. So this is technically day 2. So we did day 0 and day 1. This is day 2. So in the world of starter, I think it's day 3. I don't know, but we got some good stuff here. And again, we're supposed to pour off the hooch. You can see the clear separation there. So we're gonna pour that off. I left some of those bubbles on top because I don't know actually what is and is not supposed to be poured off. Now we're gonna mix it. I've got a wooden spoon this time, so maybe it'll be a little easier. She's kind of thin, so this apparently means it's very hungry. So we need to pour off half. That was a little more than half. Oh my goodness. Messiness. Okay, we're just gonna put this in here since we're gonna be transferring this over anyhow. Alright, let's do our flour. I got 2/3 cups today because my cup is in the sink currently. So we'll do one of these for the flour and one of these for the water. Again, equal parts flour and water. And tomorrow we will be making a second starter with the starter that we have, and that is just so if something happens to this starter, we can have a backup basically, because this starter seems to be doing stuff, which is very nice. Very nice. Alright. Now we're going to pour this guy in. Mix this all up. You guys had some creative names on the last video. I'm still debating, and I might do like a poll or something in the community tab if we still have polls. I think we do. We still have polls in the community tab. Some of you liked the fact that it was just Baby Dill, and that was going to be its name. Okay, we're getting there. But I want to see what else people can come up with and be creative with. And I think we're going to be doing this every other day, so I can just do 2 updates in one video for you guys. I feel like this is going to be a small amount of starter for the jar that we got. This is a big jar. But we gotta rinse out this jar and make sure that there's no bad bacteria building up and such. So we got this giant jar that I can fit my whole arm into. We were gonna do a mason jar, but then we saw this jar at the store and kind of got excited and ahead of ourselves, so we're gonna go with it for now. It should still do what it's supposed to do. I will cover it with some sort of plate or plastic wrap or something that will keep it from... Okay, I think we should do a little more flour. Just a little more. We did equal parts flour and water, but I feel like the starter is still kind of thin, and we are winging it. We are completely winging it. If this is too dough-like, then I will add a little bit more water, and we'll go from there. But no, I think that's actually how it's supposed to be. I feel like that is a good consistency. So we're gonna mix it further up. Then you're going to transfer her into this jar for the night. All right. Getting that big boy jar. And with the price of eggs and possibly butter at this point, I don't know what we're actually going to make with this starter when it becomes makeable into stuff. So if you have any suggestions or ideas on what we should make with it, let me know. Also, it's supposed to be like 4 rises before you can use it. Does anybody know if that counts when I'm having false rises every night? Because this, I mean, it rose up again. Yeah, it rose up again, and then it was just like made a bunch of hooch and everything. So like, I don't know if it's living, or I still feel like we should wait until day 14 to be able to make anything with it. All right, I'm gonna soak the baby dill jar in the spoon, and this is what she looks like right now. Got a good inch in there, so hopefully she rises again tonight. If not, it's not that big of a deal. I don't know how I'm gonna mark it, but I feel like if it goes anything above an inch, we should be good, and that's a good indicator that she is still thriving. But yeah, so if you have anything else you want to educate me on as far as sourdough starter goes, leave them in the comments. I think we're doing pretty good so far. The distilled water is working, and the flour I'm using is just all-purpose bleached flour. So I don't know, but thank you all for watching, and there will probably be a part 2 after this. So see you later, Gob Squad.
Howdy goblins, and welcome back. Today we are doing the sourdough. Okay, it's really weird looking, I'm not gonna lie. So we got about this much going here. Last night acrylic wasn't feeling too well, so they didn't get around to doing this, and tonight we're gonna give it a shot. Never actually done this, but we've kind of watched them. Oh, that smells really weird. Oh, that smells really weird. I don't know if I'm gonna eat this. Loudy. Okay, so first we gotta half it, and then we add the stuff. And this is not the consistency I would expect flour and water to become. Good second scoop. And that's probably about half. Do not want to get this on the counter. Anyway, I don't think I've ever actually made a video. So I'm a more recent fusion. I haven't picked a name yet, but I've got some ideas. I get all this dried stuff out of the inside of this cup though. So we'll need a cup of each. We'll need the flour and the water. Oh Jesus. And I'm already messing it up. See, this is why we haven't tried to do this yet, because I knew it would be difficult. Alright, I'd say that's about a cup. I think we settled with the name Scrunge for this thing, which I think is kind of hilarious. Let me tilt the camera a bit so you can see what I'm doing a little better. Oh, perfect. I'm literally using a candle holder to prop my tablet up, and it's working. Rolling with it. Okay, we got our flour, we got our water. There we go. And then we mix that up. And keep my cats away from it. Can't have the flour. Our cats all just somehow crave flour. I don't know why, but they do. Alright, we're gonna mix it up to make sure there's no lumps. It's actually pretty satisfying. And it smells better now that I put some more flour in there. For a second I was worried. I was like, man, this is gonna be weird. Okay. It does smell like sourdough, but just super concentrated. McFlurry, no. Just about got it. Alright, I think that's mixed to a good consistency. And all of the cats want to try it, but they're not allowed. Alright, Scrunge the sourdough has been fed. Now I just need to tidy up the sides a little bit. Gotta get the napkins. Okay. I ended up finding this jar from the dollar store, but it was $5 instead of $1. I mean, what happened to the dollar store? Freaking weird. That looks about good. Do one more round just to be safe. Alright, and put the hat back on. I think this is day 4, day 5. The scrunge is growing. Yeah, it's definitely doing something, and the bubbles are already coming back up. Whoa. It's like literally moving. This is so weird. Anyway, thank you for tuning in and viewing our chaos. Like, subscribe, and comment to support the channel, and we'll keep you updated. Y'all have a great evening.